So, once you have the neck and head all mirrored up and you have the double side going right there, like how I have it, we're going to go ahead and drop down to this piston that we stopped using earlier. We set it up for the tail. We're going to go ahead and add that tail in. So go ahead and come out with it from it with one slime block, redstone block on top, and then go ahead and two slime blocks facing downward. And then this being our first slime block, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to come down 2 additional slime blocks and then throw down a piston right underneath it. Now, once we have done this, we're going to come out from this piston with one slime block like so. We're going to make sure we have 3 total with a redstone block here, and as you can see, that's the way the Rapticus is facing. Then this is being our first slime block moving backwards. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then one slime block there, and then a piston on top of it. Then we're going to go ahead and add a slime block in right here with a redstone block on top of it, moving back towards the center, which this is the center. 3 slime blocks, this being our first slime block moving back again. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to drop down 2 additional slime blocks with a piston on the bottom of that one facing forward. And then what we're going to go ahead and do is grab our slime blocks again, redstone block on top, and we're going to come out the other direction. So there's 3 slime blocks here, this being our first one moving backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slime block here. Regular piston up here, almost forgot what it was called. Then we're going to want to go ahead and come back to the center, of course, with a redstone block there. And then this being our first slime block moving backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to drop down 2 on the bottom of it, and with a piston right there facing forward. Then coming off of that piston, we're going to want a slime block with a redstone block on top of it, and we're going to come back out this direction again. This being our first slime block moving back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then a 7. Slime block on top of it, piston there. Then we're going to go ahead and come out 1 slime block from this piston, and of course redstone block, and then we're going to come back towards the middle this time. So 2 slime blocks like so. And then this being our first slime block moving back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 6. Of course, 2 down, and I'm sure everybody sees the pattern here. Piston right there, and then coming out from that piston, we're going to go ahead and move out the other direction with 3 slime blocks. As long as that redstone block is right there, though, to power this piston, we'll come back from this slime block, being our first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Slime block there. We'll go ahead and throw down a piston here, come off of it with the slime block, move back towards the center, redstone block here, this being our first slime block moving back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we're going to come down 2, and then piston coming off the front like so. We're actually in the final stretch here. We're going to come back around like so with our slime blocks. So there's 3 here, redstone block there. This being our first slime block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 1 slime block there with a piston on top of it, and then we're going to come off of this one with our final 3, and then a redstone block here, 3, and then this one being our first one moving back. 1, 2, 3, then just 4 this time. Slime block on top of that 4th one with a regular block here, and that will do it for the bottom of the tail. Then we're going to go ahead and do the top of the tail real quick. Go ahead and throw down a slime block here. Come back with your pistons. We're throwing in a caterpillar engine, so it looks like this. Then come forward with your sticky pistons like so. So this sticky piston is facing straight into this slime block. And before we place this redstone block here, we're going to come off the front of this with 4 slime blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then after we do that, now it's safe to go ahead and place that redstone block there. And then coming up from here, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3 more with a piston on top of it like so. And to make sure you're doing this correctly, this slime block piece will line up with this slime block piece right here. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and come out from this piston with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slime blocks. Then from the top of this slime block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Then go ahead and throw down a piston right there like so. Then a redstone block right here to make sure that this will be powered forward when that piston moves forward into it. Now from here we're going to go ahead and come out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slime blocks. And then from the top of this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 slime blocks. Then go ahead and throw a piston down on the top of that last one. Redstone block here so that will move it all forward. And then for this last piece, we're going to go ahead and one slime block here, which is going to turn into 3, and then on the top of this one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Then you can grab your regular blocks, one here and then one there, so it looks like this. Then with the redstone block right there, you will actually have completed the Rapticus's tail. Alright, so once you have that piece of the tail, what we're going to go ahead and do is come down to these pistons right here, and we're going to go ahead and add in the TNT Cannon Claws. The claws are actually just renditions of Cubehamster's flying artillery in Minecraft. I'm pretty sure is what the name of it is. And I will leave a link in the description, of course, to all of the original videos and of all that nonsense for the missiles, for the TNT cannons, all that good stuff in the description. So if you guys want to check out all the original stuff, of course, go right for it. But coming off of this piston, I'm going to go ahead and mirror everything that I do here onto this side. So, you know, every little like 12 block segment or so that I do something, I just suggest you guys like mirror it onto the other side as well, like when you're paused, just because it will become extremely tricky and difficult to mirror everything that you're doing when you look at such a giant mass of blocks, you know what I mean, versus just doing it one little bit of a time, but one little bit at a time. So knowing all that, we're going to go ahead and come out a slime block to the side here with a redstone block here. Now coming off of the slime block that has the redstone block on it, you're going to go ahead and come out 2 more slime blocks like so. Then you're going to drop to the bottom 1 slime block here, and then out to the side 1 more slime block. Then you're going to drop down 1 more, and then 1 out to the front, so you have this overall shape. Then you can go ahead and grab your pistons and place a piston down right here. Then coming out from the front, you want 1 slime block here, and then a piston off to the inside of the build like so. Then you want another slime block here, redstone block behind it, and then we're going to drop down to the bottom here, place a slime block here, here, and then 1 to the front, so you have this overall look, and then you want 2 more off the back, so you have this overall look. Then you're going to place a slime block here, a piston on top of it, and then you're going to drop down to the bottom of this little front slime block, place a piston on it, and that's that full little crazy piece. Then coming off of this piston, you can go ahead and place 1 slime block here, 2 more out to the side, and then 1 right there. Now once you have this, you can go ahead and place a piston here and a piston there. You can go ahead and slam down a redstone block right here. Now once you have this little crazy fingers action going on, you can go ahead and come to this inner piston and come off of it with a slime block. Then we're going to drop down to the bottom and add 2 more slime blocks, so there's 3 total. Then we're going to add a redstone block to right there. Then we're going to grab our pistons, come off 1 right here, slime block coming off of it, redstone block on the top of that slime block here, piston in the front of that one, slime block coming off the front, 1 below it, and then a redstone block here, so you have this overall shape and kind of look pattern going on. Then right here coming off the top of this slime block, we're going to add 3 more slime blocks, 1 slime block to the back, so you have this overall shape. Then we're going to swing around to this side, throw a piston down, so you have this overall look. Then once you have this, what you're going to go ahead and do is swing back around to this area, throw down a slime block right in the middle of that 5 slime block row. Then having this be your first one, add another one here with a piston in front of it, and regular block here. Then coming off of this piston, go ahead and just throw down 1 slime block here, and then 2 like so. And then coming off of this one, 3 more slime blocks, so you have this kind of 7 figure going on. Then go ahead and just throw down a redstone block right here, and staircases right here. Then once you have that, you can go ahead and throw down a piece of glass there, fence post here, grab your boats, 1 here, and then 1 right there. And that is that full side of the claw right here. And then yeah, you can go ahead and move over here to this piston. Coming off of this piston, you go ahead and just have 1 slime block down, 1 slime block in front of it, and then 1 slime block down. Redstone block here, and then coming off the front of this slime block, go ahead and just count 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the piston here. Now, once you have that piston there, you should be looking at something that looks exactly like this, and we're going to go ahead and add in the second little claw for the T-Rex aesthetic. Redstone block on top of the slime block that I just placed here, slime block there, and then 1 here, so you have this kind of 3 slime block pattern with the redstone block. Coming off the inside slime block here, you just want 1, 2, 3, 4 more slime blocks, so it's 1 behind the inner claw there. Then grab your staircases, 1 right here. Then once you have that, that is that full piece. We can go ahead and move to this piston right here, and coming off of it, we want 1 slime block right in front, and then 1 to the side. Coming around to the back, we want a redstone block there, just so you guys can get the angle. Then coming off this bottom this slime block here off the bottom, you want one more slime block. This being our first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out, and then one on the bottom of that. Then you can go ahead and place a piston here and a piston right here, just kind of floating out in the open. Then you want a piston here, come off of it with a slime block, just like this. Then you want a redstone block on the top of it. Then come out 3 more slime blocks, so there's 4 total. Then you're going to swoop around to the inside. Slime block here, here, and then there. So this is your overall shape. Then once you have this, you want a slime block here, redstone block there, and then coming around this way, redstone block here, and that is that full piece. Then you want a sticky piston right here so it extends upwards. Then take your slime blocks, one here, one here, one here, and then one here, and one here. Then a redstone block right there, and that is the full upward pushing catapult. So we'll go ahead and add in the forward pushing one now. Coming off of this piston, go ahead and place a slime block right here, and then once you have that, slime block out to the side, redstone block right here, coming back to the front, slime block right here, so you have this overall pattern. Coming down to the bottom, slime block right here, and then this being our first one. 1, 2, 3, 4 total on the bottom. Then you want a piston here, here, and then one piston floating out in the open right there. Now, once you have this, we're going to go ahead and add in a slime block here, redstone block here, and then a redstone block there. And you can go ahead and update this so it actually like goes off and extends. Then once you have that, you can add in a sticky piston right here, and that will of course extend. Then coming off of this piston, you want a slime block here, here, and then one coming off the side of that. So you have this little 3 slime block pattern, and then 2 redstone blocks like so. And then coming off of this sticky piston, you want 3 slime blocks on the bottom, and then one up. So you have this kind of sideways boot look, and that is the full on claw TNT cannon, long range TNT cannon. So you can go ahead and I hope you were mirroring that all along the way off of this piston, and if you are, then we are all ready for the missiles. Alright, so once you have mirrored that other claw TNT cannon, long range claw TNT cannon right there, what we're going to go ahead and do is add in the missiles. Now there are tons of descriptions of these missiles on YouTube, so of course I will just leave the links to the original videos in the description, and of course Cubehamster's tutorial for his cruiser will also be in the description. So I'm just going to go ahead and just place blocks as I go and tell you where to place the blocks, but I don't really need to give descriptions because you all know what the missiles do. So coming inward off of these slime blocks, what you can go ahead and do is place a redstone block right here, so you have this overall shape. Then what you want to go ahead and do is grab your TNT, which I should have done already. Grab your TNT, place one here, 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 and then one right here. And then right here, opposite of the one with the redstone block, you want to go ahead and place a piston, so you're looking at something that should look exactly like this. Piston, 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 and then as soon as you do that, you can come off of that piston with a slime block like so. Then another slime block here, redstone blocks like this to cover up that whole area. Then what you want to go ahead and do is come off of this side with not some glass, the opposite side of where the piston is. So right here you want to place a piece of TNT, and then off that TNT you want to place another piston. Then coming off right there, you want to go ahead and place a slime block right here. Now you want to go ahead and grab glass here, here, there, and so you have this kind of shape, and then come off this way, so you have this kind of shape with your glass here. Now once you have this overall look, you can go ahead and grab your pistons, place one here, sideways, and then one here, and then one right here. So you have this overall look so far, and no worries, this glass will will just squeeze on by. Now what you want to go ahead and do is grab glass, and then place one piece right here, grab TNT, place 2 pieces of TNT right there, one piston in front of that TNT. Go ahead, grab your redstone block, place one right here. Now coming off of that redstone block, place a slime block here. Now coming in this way, slime block here, and the reason for that is just of course to move inward towards the build, so when you're mirroring it on that side you will be moving in that way, etc. So from there you want to go ahead and place a slime block here, then place a piston here over this one, and then piston right there. So yes, so you should look at something, you should be having something that looks exactly like this. Grab your TNT, place 2 of them right there, and then you can actually come out from this piece of glass, 1, 2, 3, 4 more TNT, then place 2 TNT here, and then 4 more right there, and then you can actually place 2 TNT up along the side of those, so you should be looking at something that looks exactly like this. Then coming off of this glass, go ahead and place a TNT here and here, be very careful. Then you can go ahead and just fill all the way up to the front with TNT. Should be 10 total on the top right here. Then once you have that, you can go ahead and grab your pistons, place one here, 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 there, and right there. So you have this overall look. Then once you have that, we're going to go ahead and come off of this piston on the inside here, slime block out one like so. Then you want to go ahead and place redstone block here and here. Then we can grab our glass, one piece here, here, and there. Then once you have that, all you have to go ahead and do is grab slime blocks, place them here, pistons, just load up this whole front part, redstone block here, redstone block there, so all of those extend outwards. Then you can grab your glass here, here, and then TNT right there, and then mirror that on this side with the TNT diagonal from the redstone block, of course, be real careful. Then glass there, and then, of course, on the top, we're going to go ahead and just put 4 TNT. On the bottom, same thing, but from right here, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then it should look like this. Now, we got to make sure that these are glass, or else those redstone blocks will ignite the TNT while it moves forward. So, making sure that's happening, you have the TNT like this, and that is your full tunnel bore missile. Alright, so once you have that tunnel bore all nice and mirrored on the other side and you're ready to go, what we're going to go ahead and do is add in the cruisers off of these pistons right here. Now these cruisers, while the machine is moving, you place a piston down on the redstone block and it will fire forward. It will outrun the Rapticus, of course, and do its thing. So just knowing that, of course, the trigger mechanism for the tunnel bore missiles on the inside, but I'll explain all that at the end of the video. So coming off of this piston here, what we're going to go ahead and do is add one slime block right here, and then on the inside we're going to add one piece of TNT. Then right there we're going to add 3 more slime blocks. Sorry for that, getting used to these sprint controls. And then you have 3 slime blocks like this, so it should look like that. Then you grab your pistons, place one coming off of the TNT. Then you want your sticky pistons, place one moving back, facing back into the slime block mass. Go ahead, place a redstone block here. Then you want another piece of TNT right here, and then another slime block right here. Now coming off of this piston, you want a slime block here, redstone block here. Now coming off of this slime block, you want 3 pieces of glass. And once you have those 3 pieces of glass, you can go ahead and throw down not a piston, sorry, a redstone block right here. Then once you have that, coming off of this slime block, what you can go ahead and do is add in 2 TNT, and then right here, 2 more TNT. And then coming out from under here, we can add 1 piece of glass like so, 2 more pieces of TNT, 2 more pieces of TNT like so, and then a slime block on the front of that with a piece of TNT on the bottom. So you should be looking at something that looks exactly like this. Now, when you have this, what we're going to go ahead and do is swing around to this inside piece, throw down a piece of glass right here, and then throw down a piston like so, so it extends forward and extend forward. Then we're going to go ahead and throw down a TNT right here, and then we're going to go ahead and throw down a slime block right here, so of course this all gets pushed forward. Then a slime block right here, and TNT here, 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 and one right there. So you should be looking at something that looks exactly like this overall. And once you go ahead and mirror that onto the other side, you have your full-on Rapticus. Alright, so once you have completed the mirroring of the cruiser missile, like that is the full-on original Rapticus. The upgrades that I put on as I upgraded the engine, so it was faster, and then of course I put the Flint and Steel start-stop engine in, and those were the overall upgrades. Now I readjusted the spinal column too, so the entire top piece moves all as one piece, or it looks as if it moves all as one piece, which is much better for the overall look and aesthetic of the build. But once you have all of that, what we're going to go ahead and do, if you'd like, is you can add in battle armor, which battle armor is just for the 100 subscriber special, just to show you guys that it can be even crazier looking than what it looks like now. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and come down to the foot, and everything I do on one side, of course, I'll tell you to mimic on the other, etc., etc. If there's anything different, and I'll let you know. So coming off of this slime block here, you want to go ahead and throw in a piston. Come off of it with a slime block like so. Another slime block here with a redstone block right here. Then coming off here, you want 1 more slime block with a block of choice here, here, and all the way up here. And then want to go ahead and throw in another block of choice right there, and then that is that overall piece. Then we're going to go ahead and prep the next area for the more armor that will go in here. So what we want to do is just basically change the placement of this engine. And how we're going to do that is just go ahead and come in and blow out all of those blocks there. You can move this redstone block and then blow out that block. Grab your removable blocks, place one here, grab your redstone blocks, place one there, place one here, slime block here in the middle. Go ahead and grab your regular block of choice, place it here, then grab your slime blocks, place one here, and then drag it all the way over to this block that we left here. And then coming off this section, what you want to go ahead and do is add a sticky piston facing straight into the slime blocks. Then coming off the back, you want to go ahead and just place a piston facing towards the slime blocks with an immovable block in between it. Redstone block here, and then a redstone block here with a piston there. Then once you've gone ahead and done that, you can remove those immovable blocks and we are good to move forward. Alright, so once you have mimicked or mirrored on the other side what we just did here with this engine and here with this little plate of armor, what we're going to go ahead and do is come off of this piston now with our slime blocks, like so, and then one to the side, and then a redstone block right here. Then we want to go ahead and do is from this slime block add two to the top, two from the front here, and then from the bottom just go ahead and place three. So you should be looking at a plate that looks like this. Then once you have that, go ahead and locate this redstone block right here, and once you do that, sticky piston, slime block like so, piston like this, and then a slime block here, and then a redstone block right here. Now, you should be looking at something that looks exactly like this, with that's your double piston extender for your left leg of the Rapticus is right there. Now, what you want to go ahead and do from this little area is grab your regular blocks, or sorry, slime blocks, and place one here and then there. Then grab your regular blocks, one here, one there, and then here, here, and there. Then in this little open space that we left, we want to go ahead and just throw a piston down. Then you should be looking at two plates of armor that look like this, and then the third one being down there, of course. Then coming off of this piston, you want to go ahead and throw down one slime block here, here, and then one right here. And then on the top, throw down your redstone block. Then once you do that, come back to the bottom, two regular blocks here, one there underneath that piston. Then go ahead and from this top slime block, throw a regular block here, and a regular block right there in front of that redstone block. Then from right here, add a piston, so it looks like this. And then from that piston, come out one slime block, so it looks like so. Add slime blocks to it, so it looks like this. Then go ahead and add a redstone block here, regular block here, and then regular block here, and then from the top of this slime block, 1, 2, and 3. Then once you've gone ahead and mirrored that to the other side, we are ready to move forward. Alright, so once you have that all mirrored up on the other side, we're just going to go ahead and just add in another strip of armor plating here. So what you want to do is just add a regular block of choice here, piston right in front of that so it will get pushed forward, slime block here, slime block to the side, redstone block right here so you have this little pattern. Then you want to go ahead and add 1, 2, 3 regular blocks to the top, one regular block right here, piston, so it looks exactly like this. Come down to the bottom so you're facing this slime block that you just placed and go out 1, 2, and 3 from it, so you have this little plate looking like this. Then from this piston you want to come out with your slime blocks 1 like so, slime block here, redstone block here, so you have this little 3 pattern. Then coming off the top you want to go ahead and have 1, 2, 3 regular blocks of choice, then 2, and then coming off the bottom 1, 2, and in this little space just add a piston. Now coming off of this piston we're going to go ahead and have a slime block here, and we're going to come outwards 1 block with a redstone block here. Now off of the inside blocks here we're going to come out 1, 2, and then 3, and then from this one here we're going to come out 2, and then from this one here we're going to come out 1 and 2. And actually we're going to blow out that block and place a piston there, so it actually should look like this. Now once it looks like this, we're going to come out one last time with our slime blocks here and come over to the side, redstone block, so we have this little pattern coming off that top piston. Then from that right here in the front of this slime block we're going to come out 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks total. Then we're going to come to the bottom of that same slime block, 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks. So you have this overall look all the way down that little area. And then, of course, since it's part of the strip here, we're going to go ahead and come to this area, blow out this slime block and this redstone block. Place that redstone block here, and that is in a perfectly safe area for what we're going to do next. Replace that slime block that you took out right here. Place a piston off the side of your build here, and then go ahead and grab your slime blocks, come out one from it here, and then right underneath it, go ahead and place another one. Then once you have that, we can drop all the way to the bottom here and place 2 regular blocks coming off the bottom of those 2 slime blocks. Top it with a redstone block. Coming into the inside, grab those regular blocks again, and come out from this bottom slime block, 1, 2, 3, and then put another layer of 3 on top of that. 1, 2, 3. And that should be that whole piece. And then we're going to go ahead and just add some blocks in from here, 1, 2, and 3. Then once you have those 3 blocks, we're going to come into right here and add in 1, 2, and 3. Then once you have all that, that is that full strip, and you may mirror it on the other side, and we can move forward. And one last thing before I forget, you can go ahead and just add 2 regular blocks to right here, right behind this outside boat. And then you can actually go ahead and place some TNT right here underneath this sticky piston for extra firepower in your missile. And after you do that, we should be ready to move to the tail. Once you've mirrored everything you need to mirror, come back to the tail, whoa, and then come to this slime block right here and add another slime block, then a regular block to the back of it, regular piston here, coming off that regular piston, slime block there, redstone block here, coming off the front of this slime block, 1, 2, 3 regular blocks of choice, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 regular blocks of choice all along the bottom, then a piston off the bottom block there, then you want to come off of it with 1 slime block here, then 1 slime block to the side, redstone block here, so you have this kind of pattern. Then you want to go ahead and add a regular block here and here, slime block here, regular block, so you kind of have this little flower look. And then piston here, come off that piston with a slime block like so. Then you want to add a redstone block to the top, regular block here, and then add a row of regular blocks, and then another row of regular blocks, and then off the top regular block, place a piston like so. And then come off of that with a slime block like this, a slime block on top of that redstone block, and then a slime block here. Then you want a regular block here, redstone block here, and then regular blocks here, 1, 2, and then 1, 2 here, so it looks like this, and then in that little open spot, throw down a piston, and we're ready for the rest of the tail. Alright, so once you have that mirrored to the other side, I know it's going to look really weird on the other side, like it's not going to be pulled forth, but I promise you, all it will be well. What you're going to go ahead and do is come off this piston with the slime block here, redstone block right here, then what you want to go ahead and do is come out 1, 2 blocks, 2 blocks there, and then 3 blocks here. Then go ahead and just add a piston in that one little empty space, so it looks like this. Then go ahead and come off of that with a slime block here, redstone block on top of it. You can drop down to the bottom, add a regular block here, add a row of blocks there, and then 2 blocks like so, and then a piston in that little top space like this, so it looks like that. Then you can go off of this piston with the slime block here, piston there, piston on the top, and then come around to this side, slime block, and then a redstone block to power that piston so this little piece moves. You can drop down and just place a regular block right there. Then coming off this little side piston with a slime block here, another slime block there, redstone block here, and then you want to go ahead and come off 1, 2, 3 blocks there, and then place 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks right there, so you have a plate that looks like that. Then coming off this piston really fast, you want to go ahead and just place a slime block like this, redstone block like that, and 4 blocks like so. And you can go ahead and mirror that to the other side, and we'll move to the last step. Alright, to ensure that the entire build moves forward, now if you didn't want to put any armor on it, then everything would be just fine. But since we've decided to add armor to the build, what we're going to have to go ahead and do is come in and knock out those slime blocks, place a piston here, then a redstone block there, and that will ensure that the rest and the entire build itself moves forward. Alright, really quick before I run out of time, slime block here, piston there, slime block coming out just right here, then you want to drop down to the bottom, slime block right underneath that one, redstone block so it looks like this, regular blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 regular blocks just like that. Blow out these 2 blocks, piston here, then once you have that piston here, you want a redstone block right there, grab your regular blocks again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from that location, then a piston right there so it looks even just like that. Then you want to go ahead and grab your slime blocks again, 1 out right here, 1 out right here, sneak down this way, run right there. So it looks like this with a redstone block just right there, regular block here, come around this way, 1, 2, 3 regular blocks just like so. You can go ahead and place another regular block there, slime block, and that is that full piece. Then come up here and then you can go ahead and lay down 1, 2, and 3 regular blocks just like so. Blow out this slime block, 1 block, 2 blocks, 1 block, 2 blocks, just like right there. Then 2 blocks in this brow, 1, 2, just like that. And then 2 in the snout area here, 1, 2. And then we're going to drop all the way down to right here, 1, 2, 3 blocks, just like so. And then you are looking at your complete Rapticus as soon as you mirror it to the other side. Last notes, after you launch the Tunnel Boar missiles, make sure to update the trigger a second time to keep the build running smoothly, and to stop it, update the start-stop engine right after it moves forward. Thank you guys so much for 100 subscribers, and until the next video, later late.